Guys, come check this out. Alright guys, you know what? I got a couple comments recently saying, hey, that doesn't count as a full build or what build. You know what? Fair enough, but I don't know what else we could have done to this thing, so come check it out. You can tell me if this counts. We have a 2024 Denali Ultimate. Right up front here, we got the gridiron bumper, fully coated in our platinum liner, white frost, great color from GMC. Did the chrome plating on some of the gridiron stuff here, and then the Speed Demon full light bar package. So you got the 30-inch bar up front, as well as the two 4-inch pods. Denali Ultimates, these things have a lot of chrome up front. So with the Denali Ultimate, you get the black chrome. Big fan, but it's a little much. So we did the color match around the grille surround here, as well as the top part in the hood dam. We got the white color match fender flares there, as well as the mirrors. Customer elected to go for leaving the chrome with the white. This is one of my favorite mirrors we've ever done. I think it looks great. Got the 22-inch forces, 37-inch ridge grapplers. Yeah, really big fan of the deck here. Dylan, the customer, actually made this deck himself and then got us to coat it in the body liner. So we did a bit of a three-tone actually. So we did the textured body liner on the bottom here, as well as the whole underneath. That's going to give you your strongest protection from rock chips. Then we went up to our ultra smooth body liner on the sides, as well as the flares, and then on the top did that black texture, so you get a little bit of the two-tone. We put a rubber grip additive in this as well, so you know, if you're kind of walking on it in the snow, working in the winter, you're not going to slip off, fall. On the welder, we did a couple pieces too. It's a little bit hard to see, but we did some white body liner on the panels, and then he took and got these chromed as well. So really slick looking setup. He's got his propane and his remote here, and then all the welding cable is stashed away in there. You don't have to deal with muddy reels. It's kind of a Texas style deck with the tubs in it. Got the Miller on there sitting nice and low. Cables stored away in here. Got your propane as well as your remote up top. Lots of tool storage in the back. This was kind of a nice touch they did. He put because these are all aluminum, so he put a steel plate on the top here, so he's got somewhere to stick, you know, grinder stand, you know, umbrella holder, all that good stuff. Dual propane, rod oven, mud board, hooser pole comes out. He's got the band buddy on the top, and then in here he's got room for all his stands, spinner, that kind of thing. Back looks great too, and this is one of my favorite pieces, so I can't take credit for this. This was all the customer, but he actually worked the factory tailgate bezel with the backup sensors and the dual cameras into the deck. We put some body liner on there to match it, as well as the factory backup sensors. So nice little touch by Dylan. Really big fan. Things deleted, sounds great. Then on this side over here, got your oxy aceti, little room for rods, put your acetylene there, and then you got your oxygen storage as well as a pull-up drawer on this side. So all in all, love what you did with the deck. Big fan of the work. One of the bigger ticket items on here was the Magani's lift. So this is a 7 to 9 inch kit that's on here to clear these 37s. We did the smooth body liner on the torsion arm and supports there. So, you know, you get the color matching you want, but it's also going to last, right? A lot of times guys are spending big money on powder coating on, you know, your lift kits, and it doesn't hold up long term. Body liner, it is going to hold up. Another thing that we did that I'll show you guys is the frame. So GM, they put a wax undercoating on their frame right from factory, and it's quite a bit different than the wax we spray. It never really fully cures. It's quite soft, and it doesn't have the abrasion resistance it needs. So, you know, when you're living in Alberta, you're using it as a work truck, it doesn't hold up. What we did on this vehicle is we dry ice blasted all of that off, and then what we would usually do is we'd usually spray primer, and then we can spray our Apollo undercoating on there. This one, we want to try something a little bit different. So instead of doing the primer, we went straight to our Apollo ceramic undercoating, and this thing looks crazy. It looks pretty much like it's bare steel. the whole underneath with a clear on top, and it's not gonna rust. It's super protected, and it's kind of a unique touch to this truck. So I don't think anyone else has a GMC with a frame that looks like this. I know these trucks have been out for a while. Most of you guys have probably seen the interiors, but I do want to show you this one. I was always a GM guy. Growing up, I kind of thought Ford was a four-letter word. I have since learned the error of my ways. The Fords are awesome, nothing wrong with them, but the GM interiors, they finally updated them. They were a couple years overdue, and check this thing out. So in the Denali Ultimates, with the brown leather here, you got, you know, the mountain accents here, you got the white stitching. Obviously you got heated and cooled seats, but you have the massaging seats as well now. Massive dual displays. So yeah, these interiors are absolutely beautiful. You know, you got the Denali Ultimate badging. One of my favorite things too is a black headliner. Nothing is worse than getting stains in your headliner. When you have black, they show it way less. GMC, I would love to see is the panoramic sunroof for 2025. I know you can do it. But yeah, two massive screens. You got your kind of your infotainment system. You got the full digital dash. One thing I really like is the manual controls for, you know, your volume, your air, your buttons. A lot of the trucks now, they're going to touchscreen for everything, and it's really inconvenient. So it's nice to see they're still doing the buttons. We got a really nice light control in here. So we've got his rock lights, buggy whips, beeper, all of that. Nice storage in the middle, and there's actually a hole here so you can run your power cords out and charge your phone, welding remote, that kind of thing. Yeah, nice wood grain in the dash. These things are fully loaded, and this truck is awesome. So I'm gonna go take this back to him, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.